Hey guys, Matt Jeffries here, and welcome back to FMTB. And the new season is upon us. Basically, off camera, I played pre-season for this new season, and you can see we've had some mixed results. We beat Cambridge, we lost to Stevenage, drew with Salisbury, lost to Farnborough, which was a real surprise. We beat Derby under-21s, Bournemouth under-21s, Maidstone. We then lost to Long's reserves in the Whitehawk Shield, which I created just as a pre-season thing. So we lost in the semi-final to Long reserves, but we beat Burgess Hill in the third place playoff. And we had a pretty good time of it actually. We have a very good squad for the season. I'm going to see just how good our squad is now because we have our first game. It is an away match, but it's against Kidderminster. And as it's the first game of the season, I thought it was crucial that we played it on camera. New signings to talk about as well. Let me go down here and I will show you. Tyler Redding we got on loan from Stevenage. I think I've told you about that one already. We got Fraser Franks, 24-year-old centre-back. Looks like a good signing for us. John Ashton we managed to get on a free transfer as well. He's a very good signing for us. Very, very good signing. Marquee signing. Muteo Akil. Someone still needs to tell me how to pronounce that name. But we have him on a free transfer. Good right back. Stuart Lewis, centre midfielder, formerly of Stevenage and Wickham. And somewhere else, but I can't remember where now. He's signed for us, 27 years old. There's Antonio German. And that's it really. We've got the other Stevenage loanees, Marriott, Calcutt, Lancaster, and other players who I can't remember right now. But I really like this squad. This is probably one of the strongest Vanarama Conference squads I've ever had. I mean, it's the only Vanarama Conference squad I've had. You know what I mean? It's the only conference squad. It's one of the strongest conference squads I've had. Minus the Jeffries United team from last year, obviously. Anyway, I'm going to pick my team. So we're going to have Tyler Redding in goal. We're going to have Callum Driver at left back. Muteo Akil at right back. And then we're going to have Ashton on the right hand side and Franks on the... Oh, hang on. Franks is only 80%. Okay, Semi Ajayi at left centre back. Midfield, we're obviously going to have Abdullah. In fact, again, are we? He's only on 88%. We're definitely going to have Torres there. So I guess Stuart Lewis would be... He's only on 84%. Smith? Alex Smith? And then we can have Irvine on the right. And where's Deering? He's only on 88%. Mills on the left. Kissock through the middle. And German up front. Like so. And then for subs, I think we're going to have Atkins as first sub. Lucas Neal, Aaron Tumwa, Abdullah, and Nguessen. I think that'll do. So we're leaving out some of our good players like Lancaster, Tunkara, Connolly, Farhad, Deering. But I think a lot of these players, they need to get to match fitness again. Not even all these guys are at full match fitness, but it's probably the best 11 we can name of fully fit players. Right, we have to give squad numbers. Now, Ajayi wants number 5, but that number is gone. That number is being given to Ngoy. So we're going to have to give him 26, and we'll give Ashton 28. Yep, submit squad numbers. So I'm really looking forward to the start of this new season. I'm not 100% convinced we're going to be winning this first game. But I still think we can play well. At least give them a match to remember. It is our first season in this division. Our second place last season was actually the highest Whitehawk have ever finished. Their previous highest was 19th. So this is their first season in the Vanarama Conference. So hopefully we'll make it a good one. We are going to have to come from behind because Kidderminster have just taken the lead. That frustrates me when that happens. That really frustrates me. Those free kicks that rebound. I mean, Reading there, not a convincing save to start with, but there's just nobody following it up. But if I put someone on the post, it ends up, you know, you play them all onside, and they'll just flick it over the top and score anyway. It's a real tricky one, how to go about it. Really, really tricky. I just hope we can get back into this match now. Play really well towards half time and try and grab a goal. Or at least make some chances. Ashton with a commanding header forward. Stevenson on the ball now. To Poku, was that? Poku. Driver again, commanding in the air. Oh dear. Mateo Akil got caught out there. And Ashton manages to scramble it away. That's a real heart-in-mouth moment, that when it rebounds around your box and your keeper's otherwise occupied. Alright, Torres out wide to Mills. This is why we keep our wingers forward, because we go on the counter-attack. Mills needs to pick out a teammate. Looks for Jai. Finds him. It's a shame that we had to go backwards. Alright, apparently German's making a lot of mistakes, so I'm going to swap him with Mills. So German will play on the left, Mills will play up top. German's injured as well, actually. He looks like he's been hit. Swap our tactics to counter. Since I think that's one of the reasons why they weren't really pushing forward, is because they're looking to control the game rather than counter-attack. Okay, that is half time. And I am going to make that sub. German has picked up a knock. So I'm going to bring on Nguessen for German. And I'm going to play Kissick out on that left-hand side and play Nguessen through the centre. We'll see if that helps us for the second half. Apparently Ashton and Irvine are error-prone today. I thought Ashton was playing well. It looked like he was winning all his headers. I mean, that's good in my mind. Alright, Nguessen round the corner to Kissick. Out wide to Driver. Come on, decent cross. Yes, 1-1. Danny Mills. He's a lot better this year than he was on the game last year. He wasn't that great. But I'm pleased for him. He was one of our top scorers last season, and he's started us off the right way this season, scoring our first goal in this division. Our 2 fans look very, very happy with that as well, which is good to see. Right, we're coming up to the hour mark, and I'm looking at Ajayi. He's only on 66%. And we got Tumwar on the bench. I think it might be a smart idea to make the change sooner rather than later, in case his fatigue costs us a goal. So we'll bring Tumwar on for Ajayi. It's probably not even Ajayi, it's probably AJE. Or RJE. Oh, my pronunciations are terrible. They really are. Woeful. Because you think it's pronounced one way. And of course it depends on the country of origin as to how you actually pronounce it. I know there's a debate going on with Far Cry 4 about how you pronounce the main character's name. And according to some sources, both ways are right. So maybe both ways are right here too. I'm just going to carry on calling him Ajayi until someone tells me otherwise. I think that sounds fair. Anyway, he's off now. Tumwar's come on. So I can relax for at least this match. Alright, Dunkley shoots wide. Torres is only on 6.3. I think in a little bit. Oh, Irvine's injured. Okay, that's sort of made my mind up for me then. Right. I'm going to bring on Abdullah for Irvine. I'm going to move Nguessen out onto the right. I'm going to put Torres in the advanced midfield role with Abdullah sitting deep. I've actually been quite impressed with Smith's debut for us. I think he's played very, very well in midfield. 6.5 match rating. Been quite dignified. He hasn't been highlighted very much, which is a good thing. It means he's not doing anything bad. He might not necessarily be doing things really, really well, but he's not doing them bad. So he's just quietly getting on with the job and doing a pretty decent job of it as well. Right, Torres on the ball. Into Smith. Back to Ashton. Forward to nobody. Where's Mills? Mills has gone walkabouts by the look of it. There's Moraes. Don't bring him down. Oh. We brought him down. And that's a penalty in the 86th minute of the match. Giving away a sodding penalty. Why would you tackle him like that in the 86th minute? He's heading away from goal. He wasn't causing a threat at all. Yet he brought him down. And Stevenson scores. No excuse for that, Toumouas. That's the reason why I started... well, that's the reason I wanted to start Franks, and the reason I chose Ajayi instead. Toumouas was a bit error-prone back end of last season. And he hasn't had a very good pre-season for us either. I'm not convinced he's fully fit for us yet. He only joined us halfway through the season. I don't think he got used to our training regime. Right, we've got 4 minutes left to save this game. There's Smith on the ball. Cross to Ashton. Don't kick it to nobody this time. Mills did get the flick. Torres out to Mateo Akil. Tried to play it inside. It was intercepted. Cleared as far as Ashton. Thumps it down the line to nobody again. Ball forward. Ashton's not going to get that, is he? No, he's not. Moraes on the ball. He goes for goal. Harmlessly wide. Junior Moraes, I believe we tried to sign him last season. I think we did anyway. He turned us down. So I wonder how it's going for him. Don't know whether he's upgraded to Kidderminster or whether he was already at Kidderminster. Can't actually remember who he chose over us in the end. That was poor from Kissick trying to play in Mills. I suppose I did say I didn't think we were going to do well in this game. Actually, that's not true. I said I didn't think we were going to win this game. And as it turns out, I was right. So it's a 2-1 defeat. It's good that we've got off the mark in terms of scoring. It's not so good that we let in a really sloppy first goal and then gave away a penalty. If we just refine our defensive tactics just a little bit, we might be able to stop those from happening. So I'm taking the positives. We had some good performers in that game. I mean, Reading didn't have a bad match apart from spilling the free kick. I was very impressed with Mills once I moved him up front. Kissick did okay once he was moved out wide. And even though the numbers don't reflect this, I thought Smith had a pretty decent game in midfield. So I'm quite pleased with that result still, even though we lost. And I'm looking forward to carrying on with the season. Now I think I'm going to adopt a similar tactic to what I did before. So I think I'm going to try and keep these seasons as short as possible. I'm only really going to make episodes if there's an important match or if I've made a tweak which I need to tell you guys about. So I think the next time we come back will probably be this game here if nothing major happens in this gap. So the 24th of October will be our next game. We're currently at the 8th of August. So until then guys, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed watching the video. And until next time, I will see you soon.